I would like to understand like kind of your background. What were you doing before open banking? How you got involved in it? It would be great for everybody here to kind of understand your personal story behind it.
Sure. And can I just start by saying it's really nice and exciting to be invited onto your podcast. And I'm really excited for the future of open banking in Brazil. I do genuinely see open banking as a global phenomena, all the way from Australia to Mexico and everything in between. I think it's going to be a really exciting time to be involved in this. I am currently the trustee for open banking, which is a kind of unusual concept. What it means is that our regulator, our competition regulator, appointed me to make sure that their objectives on open banking are met. And in order to do that, they've given me certain powers over the large banks. And they've also asked me to create something called the Open Banking Implementation Entity, which is an organization of approximately 100 people that I chair. And it sits in the center and builds out a lot of the open banking standards. It monitors the ecosystem, it promotes the ecosystem. So that's what I do today, and I guess that's why you've invited me here, because I know a little bit about what's going on in the UK. But you know, there is no university or school that you can go to that makes you a trustee of open banking. So what I was doing beforehand actually was I was the global head of fintech for EY, Ernst & Young, the big accounting company. And it was a really interesting place to be at, largely because in the fintech space, particularly around 2017, but still now, there are just so many hot and innovative ideas in fintech, in financial services, AI, blockchain, peer-to-peer, so many extraordinary places you just didn't know where to spend your time. But for me, it always came down to the data. If you haven't got the data, you've got nothing for the AI to work on. You've got nothing to put in the blockchain. You've got to have the data. And so when I first heard about open banking, I was really interested in it. And I sought to try and advise the government on it. And then, well, you know what happens. If you advise them too much, eventually they ask you to stop talking and start doing. And so they made me the guy.